Did you know you can actually lose your tax refund if you don't file your return within a certain period of time? I'm Andrew Bosserman, tax attorney and founder of Boss Tax Law. And in this video, I'm going to quickly explain what's known as the refund statute of limitations. So I get calls frequently from taxpayers, business owners who haven't filed tax returns in a number of years. Whether they came down with an illness or just hadn't gotten around to filing returns for whatever reason, they reach out to me and I can help them with filing their unfiled returns and also setting them up either on a payment plan or resolving the back taxes they owe. But oftentimes, the clients who come to me are surprised to find out that they can't always get refunds for the years they haven't filed tax returns for. A lot of them come to me and say, oh, it's not a problem. I overpaid my taxes, so I don't owe everything. I'm just looking forward to getting that money back. That's not always correct in every case. You may have overpaid the IRS, but after a certain period of time, the IRS is actually going to say, we're not going to give you your money back. And that period of time is known as the refund statute of limitations. So just like there's a statute of limitations on how long the IRS has to audit your tax return, and I made another video on this, but it's generally 3 years from the date you filed your return. There is also a refund statute of limitations, and that means there's a certain period of time you have to file a return with the IRS or otherwise make a claim for a refund to get your money back. So that period of time is very similar to the statute of limitations to audit the return. It's generally 3 years from the date you filed your original return or should have filed your original return, or in some instances, it can be 2 years from the date you paid your taxes, and it's the later of those two dates. So for example, sometimes you may file a return but pay the taxes later and then realized, oh, I overpaid, or there was a penalty I paid but shouldn't have paid for whatever reason. So it's going to be the later of 3 years from the date you filed your original return or should have, or 2 years from the date you paid the tax. So it's important that you file your tax returns within that period of time to get any refunds you might be owed. Otherwise, you might be out of luck and the IRS just got to keep more money. And I don't think any of us want to give more money to the federal government than it needs or that you're legally required to pay. So that's why I'm here for, to help. If you have any questions about the refund statute of limitations, or need to file unfiled returns or have an issue with tax debt, I've helped others with that and can help you. So feel free to reach out.